Farmers are the backbone of our food system. They're the ones who day after day, season after season, and year after year toil tirelessly to grow food to feed people. To be a farmer who really works with the land and keeps soils fertile and productive for future generations, one must understand the inner complexities of things like soil nutrient cycles and crop rotation. A farmer must not only be able to keep track of his or her crops, animals, and fields, but also connect and coordinate with local markets and consumers. Farmers do not do all of this alone. At least, in a healthy and sustainable community food system, they shouldn't have to. A region's ability to develop a rich network of grower services for its farmers is one of the most vital factors in building a secure local food system. We are fortunate here in Charlottesville and in the surrounding Albemarle County to have a diverse network of grower services that achieves just that. So what are grower services? Grower services can range from educational training programs to distribution networks and facilities which enhance farmers' capacities to produce, process, and distribute food to the local community. One of the most important grower service providers in our community is the local food hub. Another organization providing important grower services to farmers in our region is the Albemarle County Office of the Virginia Cooperative Extension.
So my name is Ian Pasquarelli and I work for Virginia Cooperative Extension. I'm a Family and Consumer Sciences agent. As Cooperative Extension, we're here in your community as a resource to farmers and consumers.
A third resource for farmers in our area is an organization called CRAFT, which stands for the Collaborative Regional Alliance for Farmer Training. This is just a sampling of some of the many great resources available to farmers in our community. There is one area in our local food system, however, where grower services tend to be very lacking, and that is the processing side of producing food.
It's grown in Virginia, and what we have tremendous amounts of are slicing tomatoes available. So the Department of Agriculture has stated that Virginia is the fourth largest tomato growing state in the country. 40% of those tomatoes are a second grade material. They're not that perfect grade A grocery store. And so what happens to these tomatoes is they get left in the field because it's not worth the money to pick them. So here we have no processing going on with these local tomatoes, whether it's for a retail size container or a bigger size container, and we have tons of waste of all these tomatoes because they don't have a market for them. And there's something missing there.
Allie Hill of Virginia FoodWorks describes Virginia as a black hole for commercial processing facilities. Not a single flash freezing facility for produce exists in the state.
I think one of the most important things, and I think the farmers would agree that one of the things that is lacking is again, reducing the food waste and the produce waste and what to do with their grade B produce.
Our bottling facilities, which is like our one in Farmville. Then they're also just shared use commercial kitchens. So basically we have a fully stocked kitchen that you could do baking, you could do some bottling, you could do all different kinds of food prep for caterers and food trucks. Flash freezing is a big need in Virginia because we don't have a facility like that. In freezing you can do the high acid foods or the low acid foods, and you can do small containers or you can do big containers. What I've found to be successful for us is to look for what I call the low-hanging fruit. And the low-hanging fruit is find an existing facility that can be improved upon if it makes sense, rather than starting everything from scratch.
I mean, it's always easier to use something that's already there rather than reinvent the wheel. So again, if you were to find a local opportunity for someone to donate a building or donate some land, that's a step right there to begin the process. I've done a little bit of research on the fairs, and I know they offer such programs as like a cash match donation.
In order to expand and enhance the capacities of our local farmers, the City of Charlottesville and Albemarle County should consider collaborating with and supporting community partners in the creation of new local commercial processing facilities, such as flash freezing facilities and commercial kitchens. To fund such an endeavor, Charlottesville and Albemarle should consider creating a partnership with the Virginia Foundation for Agriculture Innovation and Rural Sustainability to apply for grants from the Virginia Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services in order to establish and maintain these facilities.